Okay, what up, y'all? Gotta give y'all a quick vlog on my last post. What vlog I posted? Hitler and the Holocaust and the Jews, which was recently, 1940, 39. Oh, not long ago, you know what I'm saying? A generation or two ago. Now, look, first off, balance. Strong minded people, we don't let things get to us. I'm strong. Let's just compare the mental with the physical. Strong person, I can lift a table, that's nothing. I can lift a chair. I go to the gym all the time. That shit ain't nothing to me. Mental strength. If I got mental strength, things that come is nothing. It's not a problem. It's not an issue. When you're mentally weak, it's equivalent to never going to the gym. No kind of strength trying to lift a chair, table is going to be hard for you to lift. So strength, balance come with strength. We don't let things bother us. Weak, you can't deal with things. You can't lift that table. Compare physical with mental strength. Now, my last topic, I gotta address this real quick. The post I put up. Hitler, this man. When you study this was always interesting to me. I want to get on a few things, and I'm gonna hurry up and just skim through this because I got things to do. Balance, and I ain't got time to be talking about this all day. I just want to give y'all a little awareness and game on what's going on. First of all, I'm gonna address blacks in the interviews now because I addressed something last time. We relate to Jews the most because slavery and the Holocaust, Hitler, same type of thing. So we relate to them the most. But I spoke on it's Jews that do interviews with blacks and things like that. It's nothing more interesting than Hitler. As far as a topic to address, nothing's cool about him. Nothing to me. He was that come out of the drugs they was on. He was on some type of drugs. Like he was doing all type of shit mixed together, like ecstasy, coke, heroin, all that shit balled up in one. Speedball, whatever they call the shit. And he was doing. He was fucked up mentally. That make you do shit like that. But I get into that in a minute because some people look at him as somebody that's like, ooh, he's amazing to do this and that. No, nigga, for you not to be able to think of a, you mentally fucked up because all these humans is necessary. You could have put them to work. They could have built amazing things. It's a lot of land in Poland and Germany. All you plant your own food. You can grow your own food. They had the trucks, the vehicles. They wasn't walking on. They wasn't on horses. No electricity. It was train, railroads, all that. So instead of building great things, this is what the drugs do. It mentally messed them up and did some sick-minded shit that ain't nothing amazing about that. But first, let me get on the topic of the blacks in this hip hop and music. You have Jews interviewing us, reporters interviewing us. Nothing is more. Talk about Hitler. This human being, this dude killed 600 Jews. That is wild. You know how many? 6 million Jews. Excuse me. You know how many people that is? 6 million, yo. That people, yo. That is crazy. That's the like, yo. That in slavery is the wildest thing ever in history of the world. What happened to black people and Jews? That's the topic. Why are you talking about a rap song of who beating up somebody at a club or jumping somebody? This man killed 6 million Jews. Now, a lot of that come out of fear. Black people are the only people that stand up and fight, speak against oppression. A lot of them had to hide, and you can speak on it. They slowly coming up and being building, I guess, confidence to talk. We've been talking about it. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, before that, Roosevelt. We fight up, stand up and fight for what's wrong. You know what I mean? So a lot of them can't speak on that. So they're coming speak on our culture and stuff like that. That is the biggest topic. I don't want to hear about nobody getting beat up. I don't want to hear about nobody's weave getting pulled out. I don't want to hear about nobody get stealing out of liquor store, going to jail. Talk about your history, very interesting. Ever since a kid, I used to be at home, right? This elementary, sixth grade, probably fifth grade, seventh. My dad was a little older, and I'd be like watching the History Channel. Hitler, what the fuck is this? I was always interested in that. Like, yo, this shit isn't. And they don't. That's not They don't got 20 movies about Hitler. This is reality, yo. Now, when you study this man, which is this is life stuff they try to hide. You have to study. You want to find out shit. Go to different countries. What was going on in 1910 and over here? What was going on in 1910 over here? What was going on in 1890 over here? So I'm going to get the information, right? I still got some studying to do, and I get back to vlog with y'all later on this. But I've been interested in this as a kid, and this how human beings think. But this deep, right? When I go to study, I go back. I want to go back. Just let's go back 100 years. Let's not go back too far. I go to searching and they throw me all the way back to 1500s. No, don't get my brain all the way back to where I gotta do all type of rocket science to figure things out. Let's go back to real simple shit. Okay, 100 years ago, some people can still speak on this. Now let's go to different countries because this is where you're gonna get the knowledge. They can hide it here. Other countries slip up and tell you shit, like Russian. When you see how the Russian president revealed the black Jesus piece that it's an artifact. They showed the Russian Putimir. He showed the world, it's on World Star, the the real paintings of Jesus and things. Other countries is gonna give you information. So you go back and study them from 1910 and that's what was going on over here. Now I'm looking at Hitler and this was a collective thing to wipe out people and control. And now I'm like, okay, 19 something such and such over here. What was going on over here? Same shit. We're gonna do this, enslave this, but it's a little different now. Now check this. People, Hitler's regime or whatever you want to call it, it was over. They came. He went to a lot of them officers went to jail, had to go to trial, court. Jews got paid, all type of stuff happened. Over in America, nobody got reparations. The same people who enslaved us and laws is still going on. So when I'm watching some of these documentaries and shit, we still feel this shit. It's like, yeah, the Jews had to live like this and hide in this, and every day was a yo. That's us. We still get wrongly harassed. That's equivalent to the Jews running around, and the Nazis are still pulling you over tickets. You gotta go. That shit is don't make no sense. You have to fix the laws and rules, and we gonna start. We just removing ourselves from the racist European man way of things. Now in today's time, the people in position ain't certain people ain't racist, ain't like that. So we can build and do things, but this system was set up and structured by the people who enslaved us. The same people who was hanging men from trees, selling children, raping children, which was our peoples, is the people who wrote the laws and rules, made the police, and it's the system that we go out and work and build our homes and businesses around and inside of. That same system, that's equivalent to Jews trying to build and work with the Nazis. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So we need our own land to build, and we righteous anyway. We not like that. But the people that's in position now is not like that. Certain ones. So if they change the rules and laws, then certain people can, you know what I'm saying, and probably work with them. But we need as a righteous human, you got to remove. I have to remove myself from that because the same people who enslaved us, the same people who were selling children, raping children, hanging men from trees, is the ones who wrote the laws. You think it's okay to hang men from trees? You think it's okay to sell children? Then you write the law. I can't listen to you. It's all a game. Even if I built my business, my home, I still in your society type thing. Like it's not righteous. If righteous people wrote the laws and rules, you'll see righteous stuff going on. That's not how it happened. The people that wrote the laws and rules was the people who enslaved humans. That makes no sense at all. So trying to be righteous in this hypocritical, corrupt system of society, and it will never work. And then you have to be um, ignorant and and what is it? Not I'm righteous or whatever the word or not righteous is. You will have to turn into this like this negative human being to survive out here. Like, yo, you want me to do wrong? It's set up for you to do wrong. It ain't made for you to do right. To be righteous. If you be righteous, you don't. It ain't going. You're not going. So you could do wrong because the people who set up this system was doing wrong. It's easy for me to go pimp some hoes, sell dope, then have these white people who already follow me start harassing me. That's easy. I can go do this, do wrong. But then it come with all negativity. What they gonna benefit from? Crime, this, that. People going. They even come do it's a sick ass way of living, and that's not civilized. And you got to be stupid to even fucking go along with that shit. I'm not no come on, it's a big ass game. I'm not a It's sad that they play that with humans. And a lot of kids get tricked like that. As a grown man I can see it. I will be a part of their game, like we humans, and it's like a big ass board game, and we walking around playing they game. Nigga, this ain't no, I'm not no, and the only reason I can see it because I'm grown and intelligent. Now, if I was a kid and still slave mentality, not as intelligent, it's grown men. It's a shame. There's some men are just too weak to even speak up on it, so they just go along with the program and don't say nothing, be quiet and eat their dinner and go on about it, and just every day duck and die, stay out the way. A lot of majority of the humans do that, but that's crazy. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Now, I'm not no toy. You playing with human beings' lives. And the sad shit about it is kids get tricked all day long because they can't see that. They not intelligent. They ain't been on earth long enough. So it's a big ass game. Invented crime. They made laws and rules and police and shit. So we come out and get played with. It's just like, yo, so you go do wrong. We gonna push you to do wrong. Made put you in the ghetto. We not gonna help you. You gonna do wrong, nigga. Okay, you do wrong. Now here we come to benefit off of your wrong you do. Sick ass game. The kids fall right in. The kids throw their life away. It ain't about nothing. So now let's go study other countries and shit. Let's go back to Hitler. Their whole shit was to wipe these people out. Now Hitler ain't up and running, but the same people enslaved us and did all that shit to us. We in their system. We got to go and work for them, pay rent for them. They come harass. I got video footage of these white boys stalking me and like sick-minded people. Once again, let me tell you, black people never did nothing. We innocent humans. We never enslaved people. We never hung them from trees. The same people who was harassing us doing this wrong is the people we helped. You know what I'm saying? We helped them, took care of their children, cooked for them, picked the cotton, did this, all the work. We have a history of doing nothing but helping. These the same people who run around harassing us, doing wrong. Now, Hitler ain't up. His regime ain't up and running. He went to court. His team went to court. People went to jail. All type of shit happened with him, and they got paid. Our shit is still up and running. When you go to work for them, go to pay rent, gotta live around them. To get you fired. All this negative shit going on. Cause you got to deal with these people. This is why we have to go build our own. And it's no argument. We just from um from the wrong that was done to us. We need the trucks, the tools and stuff to build with. Or we can do it on our own if they don't. But they say they not racist and they going so we got to get the building. That's what it is. Nobody wants to come out and do wrong because y'all like that. Y'all, they about war. Not the new people. We talking about when I was raised, when I came up as a child. From we'd have got reparations back in the day. None of this shit would be going on. If you come home from school and got a business and a home, you could play in your backyard. You could start a family in the basement. When you're in an apartment in poverty, it's no room for you. It's overcrowded apartments. You got to go outside. What the fuck? Like you can't start a family there. It's so much that slavery and no reparations and what happened to us affects everyday life, nigga. From the child to the school to the area you grew up in to the friends you have. I'm in a ghetto. What am I around? A whole bunch of kids, single family homes, affordable living. Because you can't. Now, if you have money, reparation, business, you in a different community. People have money. You don't come around. So when you grow up in poverty in the ghetto, everybody's in poverty. So a whole bunch of kids, single family homes, man, it's a wild place to be, and that all stems from slavery. Every fucking problem we have. Now coming home from school, you have nowhere to go. You don't even can't have no backyard, so you outside, nowhere to go, no business. It's a fucked up way of living, but you put in them conditions from slavery, yo. Now we need the tools to go build, cause that's uncivilized. But the same people on slave show, we ain't never did nothing to them. Now let's study Hitler and them. The same tactics that they used on the Jews is what these police and these racist white men is doing today. They try to split you up, block your money, put you in. That's go study them. Go study this documentary of Hitler that I posted on my thing. Go study the Holocaust of the Jews. The same tactics is going on in 2025. You have to study this. Why is that going on with black people? Because the same people who enslaved us is running around harassing us. This same system is still up. They didn't fix the laws and change shit. You know what I'm saying? So we still going through what the Jews was going through. They try to split you up, put you in, block your shit, lie on you. That's go watch the documentary. He is explaining this. We tried to split them up, put them in by themselves, block their money, not let them eat, don't help them so they can do things, and they try to wipe you out, and that's the same tactics, yo. Get your ass away from me, son. We not with none of that, yo. Our history, we never did nothing but help them. Black women breastfeeded the slave master children, clothed them, cooked for them. What did they do? The slave masters sold our children, raped our children, hung them from trees. We took care of them. Our history was always taking care of and helping innocent humans. That's who we are. What do they do? All the evil that we want to build over here, we're not a part of that. Then you made laws and rules. So if we come out and try to be righteous when you made the laws and rules, you're not righteous. It don't work. Your police come fuck. It's never gonna work until you change shit. Do y'all understand? Do you get me? I'm the one who enslaved you. We wasn't over here committing crime, robbing each other, raping each other, murdering each other. We was peaceful, loving people. European racist white man come show you negativity, hanging men from trees, splitting up families, kidnapping humans. I showed you this. Then I made laws and rules in a society. You supposed to come out and then tell you to go do right. And when these white and the same people come harass you, causing a problem, you invented crime. It will never work. So you will always be running around all your life trying to fight for peace, and it would never. You'll just be running in a circle forever. So in court downtown, next time you go to court, look at the revolving door. They doing construction like they might be removing it, cause like damn, they own to us now. And the court building right in the middle, it's a revolving door because they know this. We invented crime, they made laws and police. Nobody was bothering us. Nobody never enslaved white people. Nobody kidnapped the white slave master, grabbed his children, hung them from trees. We never forced them to work, nothing. We don't have no history of bothering them. You invented crime, then made laws and police. You don't need police if nobody bothering you. You the one, you the problem. Without you, it wouldn't be no problem. So they put a revolving door in the middle of court. Like, nigga, you coming in to go out, to come back in, to go out all day long. This is what you gonna be doing. Ain't no need to put a swinging door. Let that motherfucker spin all day long. And that, you gotta be ignorant to not, and stupid to not know this, though. So, how do we keep them dumb to keep control and play with them? With blacks, my race, they removed our last names. They hid history from us, changed history, whitewashed everything to keep. So you got to be stupid. So you won't you getting played with. Now go study Hitler in the Holocaust. How did they trick the Jews, nigga? Played the shit out of them all day long, nigga, to keep you. It just make you got to go study other shit. And it was a collective thing. Now the deep thing about this documentary and footage is beautiful. Look at everybody connected to Hitler. It's a lot of men. It's a whole lot of men that knew all these people was about, like, yo, how evil can y'all be? Now, let me get to another point on how bad this is. All this land, I just studied their land. Go look at their country. There's so much land untouched. These people could have went there. You plant your own food. They could have planted. They got stuff to go bring them seeds. And if it's that bad, they don't even got to deal with them. Yo, I'm gonna drop y'all here. It's all about control. We just wanna. It's not about you being okay. Okay, we wanna control these people. Now you got to go study other countries too. Like, hold on, people have shit in place for people. You can only have this amount of, like, yo, it's so much land out here. It's not like it's overcrowded where we can't start here or build here. You can plant your own food. So why did you wipe these? Because I want to control and be the richest and some sick-minded shit, son. It's like, yo, you couldn't think of a better plan. Now, let's go back. They got scholars and all type of motherfuckers that was next to Hitler. Scientists. He was I think Einstein had he was trying to get in contact with Einstein. He was looking for smart motherfuckers and shit. He was all about UFOs, try all type of shit Hitler was trying to get to. So he wasn't no dumb motherfucker. You can't come up with no plan like, yo, when you get rid of people, like, yo, that's still you trying to control shit. You could have made them slaves and built fucking Dubai in 1950 for real. Like, yo, y'all gonna work and build. I got the shit to feed y'all. They was like, what the fuck is you? They was sitting there working for a minute. It's like, yo, but the drugs blocked out all that and had them going crazy and making the damn food decisions when you a boss, a leader, and go study the documentary. Look how the way he moved, and they was juiced up on some shit, man. And them drugs, you don't make smart decisions, and he was fire gone. Back then it wasn't. I don't know. They was on some man. That shit fucked up his decision making. But you could have used these people to do anything, and all the land that's untouched. It ain't like it's overcrowded. We got to get rid. No, it's all about control. That's a damn. Come on, man. That's a food. Get intelligent, yo. We can build a tropopolis in this motherfucker. We can build, have motherfuckers build spaceships. You get rid of it, you said, you know what I mean? But let's go back to America now. These racist people use them same tactics. And you will never see a documentary in America about it. But if you travel to Germany, in which the internet is beautiful, you can do that. You will see information that they apply over here because it's not supposed to reach this far. It's like, oh, okay, they using the same shit over here. That's what they doing. Yeah. And Hitler regime is over with. So the same people who enslaved this shit is still up and running. We go through that same shit and we still going through it. And it ain't cool, man. We want our own. And they got to change the laws for us to, and fix shit for us to function with them. And that's just what it is. And it ain't no argument, ain't no to the point. It ain't back in the day with Martin Luther King where we out preaching, fighting for that, fighting for these rights. It's just we got to come together, organize, and get the bill. You know what I'm saying? We all about intelligence, man. Get with geniuses, smart-minded people, build great shit, inventions all over the world. You got a smart mind, you got a smart mind. You know what I'm saying? We not gullible, and watch for the snakes. That's always on your mind first. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that as people coming for their own motives, snakes. Hey, everybody ain't on the same good path. That's a damn fool if you think that. Trust is earned. We don't trust nobody. You gotta, how you trustworthy? A fool just hops up and trusts somebody. You know what I'm saying? For you to just be you that gullible, that's why people get hurt. And the trust is earned. I gotta see what you about her, and then I gotta do my research. Who you connect? Oh, it'll get real deep with me. You know what I'm saying? Because my peace and everything mean a lot to me. It depends. You might not give a fuck about yourself, so you'll trust and be with anybody. To each his own. But great minds, man. We get together, build shit. We not about competing and tearing down, war, none of that sick shit. Them niggas out there warring and wiping people out. God, what's wrong with you, man? 19. This ain't 1700. I understand people was warring with swords and all that. You can't get into y'all had trains and shit, man. This ain't back in the you ain't on horses walking, war and all this stupid. Yo, it's time to elevate and do some smart shit. They were trying to wipe people out and like, yo, this ain't the plans and shit he was doing was for like a medieval time. He must have been reading them books back when the Coliseum days and shit like that, and he was stuck in them medieval. This ain't the medieval. This 1930, bro. What the fuck? Niggas could have been building all type of shit and doing crazy. It was mad, and this man laying untouched. So you gotta remove yourself from that type of thinking. But the interesting thing about those documentaries is look at everybody connected, laughing and who. Man, y'all some damn son. Whew. We'd have beat Hitler ass, man. What you talk? That don't even make no sense. That ain't tough to me. You know what I'm saying? We just whooped Hitler ass. Like, yo, my man, you's a nut, nigga. Hitler been in a nut house over here. Like, yo, my man, what you about to do? First train, even a thought of that shit sounds stupid as fuck, son. But he said it come from being hungry and all that, and this ain't the medieval time. Y'all got trains. If you could you got train tracks and can own a train, and people already working. You can build one of those camps. Could have built the whole city. Humans can sit there and work for little food and shit and built the whole city in what months? 12 months, a year to the most. None of that shit makes sense, huh? Get your ass out of here. That ain't hunger, nigga. That's some sick. Them drugs fucked him up, son. You know what I mean? That's all. The drugs fucked him up. He probably could have even started off right. That nigga was on that shit. You gotta go study him. That's why he was walking like that. But they say that nobody in their right mind is that out nut, nigga. Goddamn devil, nigga. 6 million. You know how many people 6 million people is? Go study, and they don't talk about that. They try to cover that up. This nigga killed 6 million people, son. That's some wild. That's a lot of people. This wasn't no 1,000 years ago, motherfucker. This was fucking two generations ago. What's that? A light bulb, son? That's a light bulb? No, I heard a light bulb. That was that what? Oh, okay, okay. Forkman Road. Yeah, though, man. Now that's something to talk about. You see how they keep that low? Ain't no movies and all that. That should be a where it should be a 20 movies, but I don't want to hear about no damn rap battle or somebody jumping somebody at a corner store or somebody looting. Or they was looting. They broke. Man, y'all news reporters. Y'all want to make vlogs about people's lives and talk about niggas that's rapping and fighting after high school. They got a whole hour documentary of these niggas. Oh man, get real. They got the theme music in the back. Doo, doo, doo. The lights go out, and then the picture come on of a young black nigga talking about who was a rapper, like he the most vicious human walking. They got all type of documentaries on these. Talk about Hitler. Yo, talk about your culture. Talk about Hitler. There's a lot of people. Christopher Columbus, the motherfucker who brung the slave ships, the people who got the money from the. That's what I'm about to go study tonight. The lady who gave the nigga the money to go to get the slave ships. They say his name was John something. I was listening to Jay Electronica, Bappin. Jay Electronica. I mean, I fucks with him heavy. He he got this song where some dude talking, and he like yeah um he came up with the idea to the Queen of England and was like, yeah, man, you want to go do this and enslave people, kidnap these people, and she was like, man, that type of work will bring down the wrath of God. And the next day he came back and she was like, how much you need? Gave him the money. He came and got he got the ships, and the rest was history. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go study that. Okay, you gave him the money. Well, how was they living before them ships was given them? You funded them the tools to come get slaves, and that's their home base. Europe is everything, so I'm gonna go study over there. That's where all this negativity come from. They all leave Europe and come out to the world. They go, I guess like what is it, shopping. I'm coming out. Europe is home base, and we gonna leave home base and just hit whatever, get the world, and then go back to Europe. I guess this all come from Europe. I'm gonna go study that today. I gotta go visit over there. But then they say Europe is Africa. Now hold on, man. I'm like, hold on. Let me go check this shit real quick. 'Cause that don't make no sense. Now y'all gotta remember, fear was beaten in y'all and pumped in y'all since a youth, since you was born. So when I speak about shit, so you know what I mean. Excuse my language. I'm from the ghetto, and I gotta talk blunt. I like to talk blunt. I don't want to talk like I'm some Europe, Africa, right? I ain't never been there, but I'm going one day. Long, big bitches right in your butt. I know how y'all like it. I'm coming to teabag bitches. When I travel, I'm gonna have a teabag shirt on. So I have a shirt with the teabag on the front of it. You know what I'm coming to do, baby. Big old tall snow bunny. Big tall, give me the short one. Y'all take the short one. Mom and daughter, oh yeah, they getting real wild over there. This is the root of the freakiness, huh? Oh man. Talking about a blowjob, like, oh, this is the root of, oh man, I can't wait. My passport ready. Shit. What? I done seen her. I'm on the internet, nigga. This where it come from? What? You talking about a freak? You ain't had a blowjob, nigga, since you traveled the waters. All right now, but we'll get into that later. That's another time. We'll get on that later. But yeah, man, where was I at with it? Whew. Nothing like an old blowjob from a white girl, man. Man. I lost my train of thought. We was talking about this nigga, I'm 6. What the fuck? Do you know how many? Yo, it's unbelievable. I don't even like repeating it. I gave y'all the vlog, the the documentaries on there, but million, and this is back in the day. They was trying to get rid of a whole race. How? What would make like? And how can you agree with that, son? Damn, son. What the fuck? All this land. It don't even. What? You can't rationalize that. You can't come up with nothing to say like, yo, what you gonna say? Them people was you can't say they the devil. I'm like, what the you y'all don't even. I can't even talk about it. That's how bad it is. But this reality, y'all. I gotta give y'all the real so y'all know now. We is going through the same shit as black people. We was enslaved, and this is why these laws is very important. This shit is serious. I don't play around. Ain't no game, nigga. Go study that shit and how they kept it on the low and they play the same games. Police Eve don't come around me playing, and they cover this shit up. Is the thing that's crazy to the point that when I'm watching, I'm like, yo, it was all around when I was a kid because the internet wasn't here. I would go on History Channel at night. Like I'll be watching, I don't know, Cartoon Network, some shit, all type of shows about Martin and shit. I'm talking about like sixth grade, and I was always interested in that shit. What is it? History Channel and motherfucking what else? That's my shit. You gotta not the bullshit though. You know they always gonna give you bullshit. You gotta skim through it and know when the real joints and national is it National Geographic? One of them joints where they get a. I love that. Is it CB? The damn. I'm gonna get the channels. I'll give it to you on my last. I ain't watched TV in a minute, but there's one joint. It's like a public channel too that give you the good ass joints, man. One of them regular channels give you the good ass documentaries, but you gotta skim through it and see it. But I'm always interested in that, and this is real, yo. And I noticed I'm like, yo, hold on, man. Now that the internet here and information is so accessible, they hide this shit. They put all this real housewives of motherfucking. I don't want to disrespect nobody. And it's all good. It's entertainment. Keep you busy. Balance is necessary. But all this stuff is block. What, yo? This is real, man. This is real, and they block you from that to the point that when I bring it up, some people like, what? I don't. Yes, you need to know this because this is how humans think, yo. That's reality. Now, when you study this nigga Hitler, go look at who next to him. And all these people that's connected, they had meetings and everything with a lot of people. Study that and understand. This wasn't no one man doing some sneaky shit. This was collective. We gonna enslave these black motherfuckers. We ain't that ruthless though. I don't know about all that. You tripping. He was like, man, I'm wiping motherfuckers out, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? What was going on in other countries? I know some countries were saying you can only have a certain amount of kids. Like, yo, why is you telling people that? It's all about control. It's going now. You got to study every spot at the same time, because when people rule, they rule like, okay, I run this shit, you run that shit, I run this shit, we run this shit, and we meet at the table. And how was everybody thinking at that time? And who the fuck allowed that shit to go on, nigga? Six, like, come on, man. What is your plan, son? Six. That don't even make no. All this land. Now go back and study where they was at. It's mad land untouched where they could have went, built cities. It wouldn't be, would have been out his way, and no problem. You wouldn't even seen them. What was the point? I gotta find that out because that ain't. Y'all ain't got documentaries and people talking about that. It's still unanswered questions, nigga. What the, that shit don't make no sense, man. But yeah, man, that's reality, yo. Slavery don't make no sense, right? Hell no. Same people enslaved us wrote the laws and rules. Talking about go do this and do that. Get your ass out my way, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. I got a problem with robbers and niggas who think they tough trying to get over them. That's where the problem be. We get it on. I'm never cool with niggas that's trying to do wrong, nigga. I'm gonna treat you accordingly, but they trick you and act like they nice. So you sitting around kicking it and smiling, trying to be cool with a motherfucker that's a snake. I treat snakes like man, like a foe, nigga. Slap the shit out you, nigga. Strip your butt naked, nigga. And bear, you have to get it on. If you a snake, a dirty person trying to do wrong, you gonna have to express that and get busy immediately with me. Like it ain't gonna be no, you this type of person, well, you gotta show it tonight. And that's what we want to be forever. So So we got to get active, or you have to be that character forever type of shit. It would never be no, oh, you cool and this. No, a snake got to be a snake all the time, son, and that's draining. Nobody want to fight all day long, all day. I'm gonna drain you out. We not cool with these type of people. I don't be around these type of people. I'm righteous. But you gotta study these documentaries to know these type of people are out here, and this where this shit come from, and how sick motherfuckers is. Mm, mm, mm. Freedom, man. We slaves as black people, never been free, never got reparations. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. They signed some papers. We ain't free. You know, wrong shit. Still gotta go work for the oppressor. You are a slave off a boat. Point blank. Period. We gotta get free. I don't give a fuck what somebody gave you, what kind of clothes you got, what kind of house you live, what kind of girl you got. We all slaves, nigga. That's a nice house. You look good, yeah. You word. You get some freedom. You get to go on vacations and shit. All right, cool. You still a slave, nigga. We all slaves till we get reparations, freedom, got our own shit. Indians, Jews, all got paid. All this, we need our own. Go to the store, Arabs from different countries giving you food, and it makes no sense. Like just everything about it is backwards. Until we get free, that's my only focus. Fight for freedom. Understand it. I don't care about none of that. I'm a slave. Off a boat, nigga. I know who I am. You can't condition me to think I'm good. It's cool. No, nigga, I'm a slave. I want freedom. I want to be free. And freedom, all access. And on top of being free, my people's worked. We got worked and built wealth. So we provide tools. We not. You have to. You know what I'm saying? That's where the reparations come in at. It ain't that. Yo, okay, y'all blocking us from doing shit. No, stopped us from for years and generations. Now, if we free, give us the tools to be free from us, and we built the wealth for y'all. It's very simple. It ain't nothing. So, what was the purpose of all that? Go study them documentaries. Control. You're not doing all that shit for nothing. You're not starving. You got trains. You got train tracks. You got camps. You got spots, land. You're not starving. You got workers, slaves. It's all about control. I got to do this. Control, greed. And that's a medieval way of thinking. Because you could have your own cities, your own fucking. He could have built his own little country over there with all them 6 million people, son. Do you know? And when they have, that's going to turn into 12 million after years. That's a whole fucking country. You could have country, cities, city turning to city, states, country. Greed, it's the ignorance and some stupid. That don't even. You can't even make sense out of that. The good don't outline the good. It don't weigh up at all. You could do way more good with 6 million people than any excuse you can come up with for doing what you did. You know what 6 million people can do? 6 million people can change the world. I don't know. Was he thinking like that? I don't know, man. But anyway, man, we on some righteous shit. Life is beautiful. The best thing God can give you is life, nigga. You made it. Don't they say that semen be when you bust a nut, the sperm be racing to get out? You won out of all the sperm. They say it's like, I don't know, hundreds of sperms trying to get out. You won out of all of them. You know, you could have. So being born is a blessing. A wonderful, the best gift God can give you. Trees, walking down the street, air, women, busting nuts, getting your balls licked, getting money, having fun, enjoying life, pleasures. What is pleasures? Massages, getting a back rub, going get to the spa, getting a massage. That shit feel good. It's relaxing. Sitting back watching the ocean, swimming, having fun, doing whatever you want to do, or whatever humans like to do. Life is beautiful. The only problem with life is the ignorance. The people that come in try to block your shit, fuck your day up. These people. So you have to excuse me. You want to have a bad day, that's you. If you want to be that way, some people stuck that way. Some people got like we could try to. We gonna have our own, build our own cities, communities, and show people how to live. It's the only way to do it. We cannot go under your way. I don't even think you know how to be righteous and do it the right way. Ain't no working together, this, that. We are going to be in lead. You can be a part of this. The only way this will work correctly. Every time it's impossible for you to partner with somebody and try to do something. Your culture and nature is enslaving humans. You have to let a man and his what is it? I guess it's our culture build and show you. You can help. You can be a part of it as it, but we are in. I don't even know about a part of it. That word might be a little too strong to use, but you can definitely be investing. You know what I mean? The type shit because it would never work. You have to show, okay, look, this is how it goes. Then they will follow the lead. Then somebody else will do it, copy the blueprint. And after about 10, 20 motherfuckers got the blueprint down, then you can partner with a motherfucker. Because once that first motherfucker that's gonna partner with that honky, his shit gonna fall and crumble. But you still got 20 more to go fall back and look, okay, cool. Now you can go try it again. The first one, we not even about to partner because this is what's gonna happen when you partner with somebody. You're gonna get the build and it's gonna fall. Then we're gonna have to start all over. So to avoid that, we have to be in. We're not here to waste time. Years and years of work, progress, and then that's the only thing gonna happen when you partner with them. You got to do it. We have to be in control. Cool. Look, this is how we do it. It's no other way because history shows you what the outcome of things. That's why trust is earned. You go back and study nothing, no progress. Why? Why are we having Why are we still in these same conditions? And that will show you not to make the same mistakes. You can go back and study. Not one time, not two times from the beginning. Okay, let's go back to the 80s. Let's go back to the 70s. Let's go back to the 60s, 1950s, 19. It'll show you exactly what's going to happen if you do this or do that. That's what history is for. So you learn from your mistakes. That's a wise man. It's not a loss, it's a lesson if you wise. So that's how that shit go, man. We righteous. There's no way you can be righteous, equality, fair when the people who enslaved you invented crime, made the laws and rules. When you is in that society, it's always gonna be corruption, this, that. We cool on that. We can build, have business. It's always you surrounded by. You're on the whatever they call building shit. Corrupt people. It don't work. It's insanity to think you gonna do shit over and over and get different results. You insane. I'm not insane. To each his own though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's just what it is. Some people. Now, once we show you, some people cool with it. This how okay, that's a functioning, that's righteous, and we really don't have to do that because you should already know. Once again, history proves itself. Trust is earned. We never did propaganda. We never enslaved humans, and we control shit in the world. Everybody copies and mimics the way we dress, talk, hip hop. This for generations and years. You could downplay it, propaganda, try to point the narrative somewhere else, make up bullshit ass challenges, F the streets, to water down all this shit. Okay, let's take away from, try to downplay they shit. That's all that shit is about. That's somebody trying to play on our intelligence of years ahead, months ahead plan. Because down the line, it's going to be anything aligned to this. We said fuck the streets, so now, because they've been doing that. And I watch carefully how they word shit. It ain't fuck the streets. It's fuck being trapped in the streets, doing ignorance, and people that want to keep you in the streets, and racist people. They just word it and then they play on the words and on your intelligence. Everybody comes from the streets. Slaves ain't never get homes or reparations. All we got is the streets. So if you say fuck the streets, yes, everything is made to praise the slave master and shit on the mother and the slaves. That's America. I haven't traveled to other countries, but I see it. People pick that up around the world. I see it in other countries too, because slaves was everywhere globally. You shit on bums and you kiss ass to the people that got. You praise the celebrities, anybody who got money. You praise them. You'll run up on your favorite celebrity or somebody in a good position and give them your last just to talk to them. Go out your way, but somebody that don't got nothing, a bum who really might need some money, a sandwich help, get the fuck out the way, bum. Look at this bumps. You a joke on them, stinking ass broke. Get a job, you piece of. Don't know what a motherfucker going through. Remember, we in a world where people was enslaved, raped, hung from trees. Families split up. That's how this shit functioned, and this ain't made by motherfuckers who was working together, equality. We all came up and it was fair. Let's go out and give it all a shot. We work side by side. No, we taking shit. Shut up, slave. Get on the floor. Sell your kids. Look at the Jews. How people are not gonna come out kind of messed up. Now that person you talking about, that motherfucker kid, they sold their kids. They went to the gas tank like, yo, yes, it will do damage to you, and you come out laughing at them. And the motherfuckers who did it to him, you over there ass kissing the slave master, the dirty much. So that's how society is made. You shit on the bum. The Jews, the ones whose families got split and sold, they ain't got shit when you see them. They got paid afterwards, but you would look at them and laugh. Then the people that was got success from that shit, the wrongdoing, you praise. That's the same thing. Praise the slave master. Shit on the. Okay, how can we play on your intelligence? We ain't ignorant Negroes. You might not be intelligent, but I am highly intelligent. F the streets. How about F a racist? Let's get straight to it. Not F the streets. The streets is all the motherfucking slaves had, nigga. We didn't get homes. If a slave ain't get a home, we're going to fuck the streets, yeah. So then down the line, it's gonna come into the streets. Fuck that, and the slave master over there they over there kissing his ass. Yes. See, this is how you supposed to be, good old house boy. Street field nigga. These niggas think they playing on each other. Ain't nobody dumb over here. You might not be able to catch the game. It could be people talking that's not constantly aware of what they be saying. I'm very high up on game. I even watch movies. I love watching old movies because you pick up on all type of shit. They think we illiterate and they slide in there. You can't run that shit on me, man. Propaganda, son. We ain't with it. So Bootsy spoke up on it. Shout out to Bootsy. No disrespect to anybody going with it, but be aware of what you're saying, especially we as foundational black Americans. We not playing. We don't need your advice. If you're not a foundational black American, we not really even, you know what I mean, stamping what you saying. We not, ain't no more playing with us. This is how they controlled us back in the day. People always come infiltrate our circles, throw that bullshit in. You have to be from the culture, son. Like the mob, Italians, your roots got to trace back. We don't want to hear that shit. You a foreigner. Speak on foreigner business, you know what I'm saying? You from over there. You can speak on the streets, but start a foreigner challenge. American, we foundational black Americans. We don't want to hear other people speaking on what we. I see a lot of different races. Jew talk about Hitler. That's it, man. Hitler. Why are you speaking on rappers? That don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? What other people speak on your culture, son? Very simple, son. Black, 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 black. Everything is black. And if you is speaking on the culture on that, you have to pay, nigga. We were slaves. Ain't no, just we didn't get paid. It's an insult. If I'm from any other culture and I'm about to go do business with a black man, because I respect humans, especially somebody who never got paid. I gotta take myself out of being black. I'm another race, and I know the history of black people. So I'm looking at a black person. Y'all was enslaved. They never got nothing. I'm about to come around and use you now. Before I come and talk to you, I'm coming with some money. Here you go. Let's do business. I'm a whole different breed. So even me as a black person, when I go and talk to somebody, deal with somebody, it's accordingly. Okay, you this type of person. I'm gonna come at you a certain way because I respect you. The nerve of a motherfucker come around you, knowing your history. That just show you what type of humans they is. We don't have to pay you. You not worth shit. We ain't ever get paid as slaves. Like, yeah, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't come around. If you gonna eat off our culture, pay us, nigga. If you gonna pay anybody, pay a black mother. We ain't get shit. If I'm gonna treat somebody, if I'm a, this is just common sense, son. But I guess common sense ain't common. I know how to treat a Jew. I know the history. Like, I'm not about to do no Nazi dumb shit around a Jew. That's like, I know that's gonna offend them. People know our history. It's like, damn, we ain't got like that come from not having rights back in the day. So it's just natural for a motherfucker to think he'd come around and use you. It's like, yo, that's offensive than a motherfucker. Pay a black nigga his worth. We ain't get paid for the work we did and the wealth we built. We should get paid for just speaking to motherfuckers. To be for real, we never got paid. And that's why I honk, for me to say hi to a honky, they gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying? I might make a pass for certain people I spoke to already. All right, I talked to you already. And if you ain't do no wrong, cool. I can speak to you. But if I ain't kick it with you, it's gonna cost you for a high from now on, yo. For real, we never got paid, so I feel disrespected. As a man, I can like you and want to communicate with you, but for my culture and peoples, I can't speak to you because we never got paid for slavery. So it's a I have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. They didn't give a shit for slavery, and as a man, you didn't pay us for the work we and the wealth we built. I can't speak to you until we get paid. You pay us, cause y'all still playing games. It is what it is. I can want to communicate with you. I can want to do this, but I'm not doing it. Y'all didn't pay us. You know what I'm saying? It just is until we get paid. I demand respect as a man. I'm a human, equal to you. I'm not doing it. I'm not connecting with you. I won't. It's certain. I won't even have. So I'm a bust a nut. You come lip suck me off. No, you can't even suck me off. Plus, I don't until we get certain people. It's always like that with me. You know what I mean? That's what you have to stand for something. Now me going and speak to people is like saying it's okay. Hell nah, it ain't okay. We get paid, son. You see motherfuckers going on strike, right? That's what nigga. You don't think your race and your life and freedom is worth? Oh, but that 9 to 5, what that don't make no. Yo, you conditioned to think this wrong you going through is cool, and I just gotta, you know what I mean? It is what it is, and that's how change happens. If you cut motherfuckers off, they say, damn, we gotta pay them. Yes, if you, shit, if I can pay you 50 cents or a quarter every day to come to work, I'ma pay you. If you ain't gonna complain, save me hella money. Shit, let me get this motherfucker a quarter every day if they could. That's the mentality of people. They only do what you allow them to do. Hell no, I demand freedom and respect. I'm not talking to you. You gotta pay me my worth. You have to pay me and I'll communicate with you. Come with a bag of money. And they understand that. Y'all never got paid as a slave. You are 100% correct to be uh, asking me for money to speak to you. Here you go. Because if I wasn't black and the motherfucker said that to me and I know the history of black people, I understand. Hell yeah. If I want to go kick it with this black person, I'm coming with some money. I don't even got to think that. Here you go. Let's do some business. Yo, I already know. You ain't got to, it's certain shit you ain't got to say to me. That's just common sense. Like, okay, cool. So they know this. But shit, if you ain't, shit, if I can pay you a quarter to work for me every day, shit, take this 25 cent, go to work, motherfucker. Very simple. I demand my respect and freedom type shit, yo. It is what it is, son. But yeah, man, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I gotta go. I'm about to get pop on the game. Holla at me, man. Battlefield, what is it, 6? I'm getting good at it, man. I'm waiting for Grand Theft Auto, the new joint. That shit gonna be off the hook. Yeah, I need to put it in New York City and be able to fly to like different cities. Miami, put the whole fucking map on that motherfucker. Cause everybody gaming now. And you could charge $1.50 then or a deuce for that motherfucker. It's just what it is. I drop 200 to a buck, or I ain't we gonna push it to two, but you can. I definitely drop $100 on Grand Theft Auto with the whole map. You can fly to New York over here, over here. Damn, that shit'd be wild. But yeah, I'm on the game, son. Balance. You gotta balance. Too much of anything to kill yourself for money. It ain't good for you. Give me all the money. I want all the money. I can handle all the bitches too. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta put y'all on the schedule. All the money and all the bitches. I'm not one of them niggas that one girl or two. Nah, all the, that's like giving a nigga a check. I don't know. Give me all the money, man. Other than that, too much ain't so balance. You know what I'm saying? And too much anything is bad for you besides the money. As far as I go, speak up for me. So I'm about to go play the game, chill out, get back to life, strong, mentally strong. You just gotta be aware of things. Some people say, man, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. You just gotta be mentally strong, man. They call it a comfortable lie, and it's a reason why they did that, because the truth and to know that it's people out there to fuck you up. There's some people you want to live in, and I'm gonna break this down before I go, and I understand because somebody's like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit, man. It's a lot. It's a lot to take with some people, but it's reality. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like me, I got blind grandparents, so I don't want to be stuck nowhere. Never trick. People done got over on me, play with me before. I'm not none of that, nigga. So I gotta go study and make sure you ain't gonna never, you know what I mean? That type of shit. To each his own though. Now, I understood this from sitting in the being, son. I'm sitting in jail, right? I'm like, yo, hold on, son. A lot of people can't take you talking about reality. Their mental not strong. And I got it. I was like, okay, some people deal with pain acting like they not there. Like, yo, I gotta imagine I'm somewhere else. And I do that in jail. I get under the hell nah. If I had to sit in jail and think about in jail, I'm in jail all day, that shit would drive me fucking crazy. And I understood it. I went to jail. This was this year too. I'm sitting in the bed. I'm like, hold on. I'm talking to a nigga in a fishbowl, and I'm just thinking like, damn. I always take my mind off of jail. No matter whenever I go, even when I was a teenager, like I be thinking about bitches at night. I'm about to go. I'm chilling with a bitch. Fuck that. I'm not. I can't. So if you sitting there thinking, yo, I'm in jail. This a hard ass bench. That shit will drive you. That's why they give you shit. So you got your headphones. You can write. You gotta go do shit, cook, stay. They give you class. Sometimes you go get your GED, whatever the case. You gotta stay active, working out, this that, little TV shows here and there. Learn how to function and get through. If you sit in that motherfucker and you like, yo, hold on, I'm sitting here, can't leave. This, that, that shit will drive you. You might go duff out one of the guys, nigga. You just like, yo, outside, my girl getting fucked. I can't do this. Ain't making no, yo. It was just so you got to keep your mind off of that. And then I compared that to reality. Oh shit, when people outside and you tell them what's going on, they can't like. They want to live in a world like, okay, that's where the comfortable lie come in. Everybody ain't ready for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I understand that. That's why I'm not forcing shit on nobody. Don't bring that shit around me because I'm telling you, it ain't good for everybody. I speak to my audience. I don't just blur out shit, and I ain't in no going to no elementary school teaching and fifth graders. It's good for seventh graders, sixth graders to know they history when you ready. That's the age you can get the knowledge and shit. But even younger, black, oh shit, my kids gonna know everything. They because I'm teaching them strength. But I'm just saying, some people just think, you know what I mean. But damn, that's just what it is. You got to know that. But the truth is better for you to know, yo. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know when there's people out here fighting to better the world. It's fucked up if you find out. See, and now let's go back to the being in jail. If you in jail and somebody explaining all that, then somebody be like, yo, but we outside fighting for you to for shit to get right, man. It kind of make it better, but you still don't want to think about that shit. Like, yo, I'm here, I'm there. You want to put yourself in a different place. So the good shit about knowing the reality of outside and being out here is people fighting all day to better this shit. So you know, okay, this is wrong, that's wrong, but it's a whole bunch of people that's fighting against that. So it ain't too much for you to be tripping about. Every day is getting better. We fighting for it to be better, and this shit to not happen. And it's a whole army all over in our country and other countries. You see the motherfuckers on the news throwing rocks at tanks and shit. People fight for right and fix and for things to be better all over the world. So that can comfort you in your time. That's what all this shit about. Fighting for what's right. So it ain't like, damn, this is some fucked up shit out here. No, it's fucked up, but everybody, majority of people want it to be all right. And you know what I mean? So you got a small amount of people that's on that negative shit, more like 20 to 80 type shit, but dang, man. Strong minded to get you through it, yo. Word. Now go study them documentaries, yo. You'll be alright in the world, man. Propaganda, motherfucker. And that's just a small little tip of the iceberg. I still gotta go to other countries. I gotta study everything. There's another Hitler running around that we just ain't heard about yet. It's all type of shit in different countries. I ain't gonna say another Hitler. Let me take that back. But there's some wild stuff in different and some in history that you will find. And I'm more concerned about the last 100 years. I ain't going back 2,000 right or 1,000 years right now. Let's focus on that 100 years and what really matters. I tried to search 1910 last night, and they took me all the way back to 1500. I'm like, oh, hold on, man. Where is the 1900 info, son? I need to travel country to country. I don't want to go back to 1540, so I be studying 3,000 years old shit. No, I need this 19 something real. Okay, a lot of stuff started making sense, but how you get the real knowledge is going to other countries, cause the stuff they don't want you to know here is they like. And what made me start thinking like this is how it's a show called Cops, right? Y'all remember Cops, Bad Boys, Bad Boys. They play other cities here, and then they play like and all them cop shows, and then they play our cities and our states over there. So like you don't, and I'm like, oh okay, I see the tactic. So it's certain shit they don't want us to see. Like the stuff that going on the East Coast, they'll play it over there. The stuff that going over there, they play it over here. And that going, that going on all type of levels. So information they block over here in America, it's no need to block it in Germany. That shit is free. You gonna find information over there because they ain't trying to hide shit from. You'll find out all type of shit in other countries because it ain't. Why are we hiding it? We ain't concerned about. So you can find out all type of shit about America by going to study other countries at that time, and you'll find out the shit they don't want you to know. Yeah, you can block the information here, but you ain't going to every other country blocking the information. What the fuck was going on back then? Oh, you gonna find out when you go do some research. Yeah, man, not being stuck in a box though, man. Go learn. But I gotta go study Europe now. Europe, whew, that's gonna be some. That need to be a when you go to history class and school, first grade, to study Europe. Man, that's what think that's what they was trying to teach us. That's a interesting country. That's where the slave ships come from. The funds that they paid. All the ideas and shit came from Europe. That's the country to study, man. Is that the number? And then there's some other shit. I get back with y'all later after I go do some research. But right now I'm gonna study Europe and some other interesting countries. I know it's another one, a topic. But I tell you one thing, beautiful women in Brazil. I can't wait to get over there. What? Brazilian bitches, God. I told y'all, balance. I ain't no damn fool. You be studying one thing too, you go crazy. What I look like? I'm in a balance and teabagging bitches. Just to be real. I'm not sitting around studying all day till I go crazy. Can't talk. Hell no, man. You out your mind. I'm going to teabag. Brazil? What? Man, you talking about bad Colombian, all that type of. And that's a million of them, nigga. Mom, daughter, them girls, and they not programmed. The thing about Brazil, you look good and ain't programmed. Nah, they not programmed. They kick with you, whatever. I don't understand how men is lonely. You got some money, you can go get a girl, and she'll just want to be a wife. Bring her back to America. A model. You tripping? You ain't got no girl, nigga. Brazilians, some Brazil models, nigga. You like what the? And they happy to be with you, not programmed. It ain't nothing. Shit, you might bring her to America. She might leave your ass for another. That's just they amazed, like what the fuck? Oh shit, but you definitely gonna get them. Then you go back and get another one. Who tripping? I was tired of you anyway. They out there, man. I'm gonna give y'all a game though. I don't even understand how men be by themselves or lonely and all that type of shit. My shit a different case. I got fucking stalkers. I'm working and I get to that later. But I'll show you how to enjoy yourself and get you out of depression and miserable. Bitches, money. Let's go travel, have fun, son. Enjoy your life. Anybody. They don't give a fuck. They want to have fun and some money. I break that. I get on my Dr. Phil with y'all later, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because there's a lot of people with that type of problem. Don't know how to connect with women and this and that. That's the dumbest shit ever. You got that ain't no problem. Helping people with depression. One thing I know about women, it's about money and you got a job, you got some money, son. It's nothing to get a girl. Come on, let's go. And in a day's time, you could just buy a girl out the country. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying, if you that sad and you can. Here you go. Come on, you go on a date with her. That's no problem to fix depression with certain people. Certain people got mental health issues, don't know how to communicate that. You fix it, man. I got all the solutions to all that. But that's another. I get on my Dr. Phil with y'all later. Right now, focus, control. I'm not with none of it, man. Stupidity. That's how I see it. You build, man. You in a position with power like that. 6 million built. I would have built. I would have built some shit amazing, nigga. That would have brung me all the money in the world, son. And I would have still been ruling to this day. That nigga ruled for like 2-3 years and was out of here. That's stupidity, son. What you do? You left some people rich. You could the money that the rich. Okay, they got money. Cool. I'm intelligent. I'm not about to get into it, but you could have built something and had way more money than that and made 1,000 people rich as that. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, man. Some people gotta live in fear. You don't have to live in fear. You don't got nothing to do with that. You just uh, like some people that related to slave masters and shit, scared to say their name and this. You are not attached to that. It is people upset, but you are innocent human, and that's the good thing about us. You can be free, and we that's the good thing about reparations and fixing shit is it's like all that shit is like a burden off of everybody, son. It's a bygone. Let it be a bygone. When you nobody is. You gotta pay people they shit, man. You fix a lot of problems, huh? But today's time, a lot of people still, you know what I mean? It's people from that used to that's related to slave masters and things that got a hot living like a prison out here. You innocent. You ain't got just don't practice that or don't um, be a part of white supremacy and racism. You pure innocent. If I was related to a racist, even if I was related to Hitler, like nigga, yeah, that he was on them drugs. He was crazy, man. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'll probably be helping Jews, setting up like community centers and trying to do what I can do with them, showing I ain't no dirty person. But I wouldn't be sitting around like God living it. But I understand. I'm trying to put myself in people's shoes. Hey, man, working on a better tomorrow is what it's all about. Intelligence, man. Balance is the key, though. That's one thing you humans gotta know. If you can understand balance and master that, you will know you will get all type of information. The reason why people hold secrets and these people and these higher ups and the fish, all these motherfuckers that know shit, cause you can't handle it. You be bugging the fuck out. They tell you some shit. If you can handle it, mental strength and have balance, you'll know all type. It wouldn't be no need to hold back shit. But humans ain't built for that. They got y'all kind of weak in the areas. But it's all good. Balance, man. Remember that. Balance save your life, nigga. You get the bugging out and tripping and be all type of man. Balance is very important. You go off a cliff, nigga. Balance, motherfucker. Remember that, nigga. That's everything. That's why I'm tripped. That's why I'm flip flops and pink toes. You goddamn right. Balance, nigga. There ain't no way. Yeah, I couldn't. It wouldn't be no way I can all day long on that. What? Whew. Balance, man. I study Malcolm X. That man was going through some stressful nights, son. You gotta look. I watch everything. I pause the documentaries. I pause the interviews. I watch his facial expressions. It was a real time in that era, and to be speaking that people against you, and he was like, man, I don't even know if these black people gonna even get this. It's hard to try to change dysfunctional people in all our history, and man. So I'll be looking at his facial expressions and these people talking, joking on him. He got to go against these people and that. Shit is deep, man. He was all the way all day long. Send my man, I ain't gonna say that. My man on flip flops, man. Go on, oh nah, but you gotta stay focused out here. But I'm just a different breed. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of representatives out here, and that's good. I can't be one way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very necessary in the things we trying to do. Ain't no way I take being wild with pride. Goddamn right. I'm gonna flip the fuck out. You need to know that, nigga. You better know that. That's what stay dangerous, man. My man started saying, I'm like, man, you gotta stay safe. Stay dangerous, nigga. You're right, but keep the intelligence with it. They want you soft and weak out here. Hell no. You gonna know I'm gonna flip the fuck out. You bet you goddamn right. I'm not a motivational speaker, nigga. I'm from the streets. The wildest part of the streets, nigga. Hell no, nigga. I intentionally, proudly, nigga. I don't want to be no. Nah, I'm not sitting upright. I slouch a little bit. Yeah, these Timbs gonna be a little loose. You better know that. But I get with y'all later, man. Focus, balance. Remember that. 100 AAronMUZIK.com will get my album Glory. You want to support me, buy my album. A million copies, share it, whatever the case, man. New music on the way. I had the ignorant lady try to block me from progressing, but it's all good. Nothing but a lesson. Mean lesson. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? AAronMUZIK.com, new music on the way. We all about new FBDA.com. That joint will be launching top of the year, January 1st. I do a vlog about that right after Christmas. Y'all enjoy your Christmas. Have fun. Be safe, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I'm cool. I love Christmas. Best time of the year. Look forward to Christmas. Ever since a child, I love Christmas. Nigga. I love the time of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody enjoy their Christmas. Kids. Best time of the year, yo. Besides the summer. I'll let y'all later, man. I'm online right now. Battlefield, Grand Theft, and Call of Duty. Peace, love, happiness. Do your good deeds, huh? Do your good deeds.